Well, Valentine's Day is just a week away, so we can bet thousands of wedding proposals are coming. Here to give us some thoughts today on the legalities of relationships is Lawyers.com editor-in-chief Larry Bodine. Thanks for joining us, Larry.
Kelly, thanks very much for having me.
Well, we might not realize how much law actually comes into play within a marriage or a relationship, so can you tell us about that?
You know, we've done research at Lawyers.com, and right now is the high season for marriage proposals. But getting married is a lot more than just a promise of love, for better or for worse. A lot of people will get married in a church, a synagogue, or a mosque, but the wedding isn't legal until they actually get the state marriage license. And there's a lot of benefits that are conferred when people get married. For instance, you can now file a joint tax return, and you can save some money that way. A spouse is now eligible to receive health insurance benefits from their other spouse's employer, and it comes up a lot in end-of-life decisions. If your spouse dies without a will, most states will provide that the surviving spouse will receive the entire asset of the party that died.
Okay, so there's
so
many.
You really get a lot of rights when you get married.
There is. There's lots of different things that go into it, including financial situations. You know, oftentimes they share bank accounts and things like that. Sometimes we hear the word prenup, and a lot of the times in Hollywood. What exactly does that mean?
Well, prenups are sort of misunderstood as being something that are just for wealthy people. They actually come up in a lot of ordinary day-to-day situations, such as if you've got a family heirloom that you want to keep in the family in the event of a divorce, or if you want to set aside some assets to provide for elderly parents, or if you're the part owner of a business. So all a prenup is just a simple contract where, you know, the man and the woman will decide how you're going to deal with specific assets in the event of a divorce. So take the example of the business person. That would be, if you're a part owner in a business, it makes great sense to have a prenuptial agreement. Otherwise, your partners are going to find that your ex is one of the new business owners.
Ah, I see. Okay, so kind of on that note, how does the law come into play if you are marrying someone who was previously divorced?
Interestingly, half of all people that are divorced do get remarried again. And typically they're going to have a child that's going to come with them. And this is going to complicate things because it's going to change things affecting child custody, child support, and even inheritances. And because a second marriage is going to create so many blended families, you'll find that there are a lot more legal issues to deal with in a second marriage.
Some very interesting facts. It sure gives us a lot to think about. So we appreciate you joining us again this morning. Lawyers.com editor-in-chief Larry Bodine, thank you for all those tips. You guys stick around. We'll be back with more Good Day.